Hello everyone, welcome to Max Carroll. So today we've got some more WWE news about WrestleMania 36 results, ranking the biggest surprises of day one. So let's get into it. As far as the surprises are concerned, WWE WrestleMania 36 of night one delivered it in them speeds. It was a wild WrestleMania from start to finish, one that managed to pull reality and pause for a few hours and entertain the mass considering the current criticism. But guys, anyway, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and all that good stuff. We want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you very much. Let's get in it. Remember, stay cool. So, WWE did the best they could do, putting on the best show possible, and it argued that the company accomplished that. The event was highlighted by a unique boneyard match with The Undertaker and AJ Styles, where no one knew what to expect. But Goldberg also defended his Universal Championship against Braun Strowman, who was randomly announced as Roman Reigns' replacement at the end of Friday Night SmackDown. In so many words, WrestleMania 36 Part 1 could have easily gone either way, but thankfully it wound up being a blast. That the empty arena crowd setting was obviously set back, but otherwise the match quality was top notch, and there were enough moments to make the show worthwhile watching. Fans heard that the show was pre-taped. The nature of the event would mean the results could be leaked, but no spoilers leaked, and that makes sure the show did not get ruined for any of the fans. And the show was really good, I thought. But there is still plenty of action that is to take place tonight on Part 2 of WrestleMania. And we'll see that tonight. These are 5 of the shockers from the first half of the show to still keep fans buzzing to come back for the second half of the night, which is tonight. So let's get into it. At number 5, we have Mojo Rawley beats RTruth to regain the 24/7 championship. You had to know the 24/7 championship was going to have a present on the pay-per-view in some form or fashion. WWE expressed a renewed interest in the spotlighting of the 24/7 championship as a more serious title match, and before the empty arena show began in recent weeks, the belt has basically been non-existent on their programming, aside from RTruth regaining the gold from Riddick Moss on the sidewalk at an undisclosed location. Sure enough, RTruth was at WrestleMania in a segment with host Rob Gronkowski and Mojo Rawley, who Truth previously feuded over for the belt earlier this year. The only way that was going to end was Truth losing the championship gold, but Gronk seemed to want to have a chance at his own, with given his celebrity status. Instead, Rawley shoved Gronk off Truth and stole the win for himself before scurrying off. No wonder why he scurried off like that, because he wanted to win the championship, and he got his hand raised by the referee. Rawley was never booked too strong as the 24/7 champion, so another run will do more good for him, and there's some more exciting possibilities with Gronk and as champion. What will WWE have in sight for store? Let's get on to number 4 anyway. Is Sami Zayn successfully defends his Intercontinental Championship. When Sami Zayn busted open Braun Strowman in a quick and funky fashion for the Intercontinental Championship last month at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, he wasn't expecting to hold the gold for very long. He had been in a very wise situation when the loser for the better part of the match had a heel run since 2017, in addition to being slotted in as a sidekick for Shinsuke Nakamura until recently. He has taken center stage again on SmackDown, being proven and fulfilled for Daniel Bryan's fun. It was WrestleMania 5 years ago that Braun became the Intercontinental Champion for the first time, and he had to relinquish the title no more than a month later due to an injury that he suffered. but then he regained the gold the exact same way 5 years later, but that did not happen. Braun and Zayn were having an enjoyable encounter, but then the interference from Nakamura and Cesaro led to the having a fight outside with the living Intercontinental Championship match for another day, but his days were numbered as a title holder because he successfully defended his prize on the grandest stage in them all. He didn't beat many, but Braun walked into the match and he walked out still with no gold. Let's get on number 3. So number 3 is Braun Strowman shockingly finally wins the big one. WWE puts the position after Roman Reigns decided to pull out of WrestleMania, reportedly right before the show was about to air, prior to Ryan sat in a pro wrestling sheet. Although his reasoning for doing so was justified as WWE left the Universal Champion without an opponent. WrestleMania and WWE Championship would have needed a proper replacement. But I think there was a really good shock for WWE to have, despite the match being played out the way it was, as most expected it, with two finishers trading for 2 minutes, Strowman ultimately climaxing and having the victory for his first world title. And WWE was surprisingly, if only because that it was intended for Roman Reigns to win and be his big WrestleMania moment. Well, that didn't happen. It wouldn't have been ideal for Goldberg to hold the title until Reigns, considering Goldberg's age. He's 53 years old, considering. And we do not know how long Braun will be the champion for, but hopefully he can have a good run with the belt. Let's get on to number 3. Number 3 is Shayna Baszler. Becky Lynch retains her Raw Women's Championship and her reign rolls on. This weekend marks 1 year since Becky Lynch emerged from the WrestleMania 35 main event as the first ever Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. All signs point to her historic reign as Raw Women's Champion coming to an end almost exactly 1 year later. But WrestleMania 36 saw Shayna Baszler, but it doesn't mean that Shayna Baszler will win, which happened. She did not win. Lynch and Baszler had a collision, and they had a good match and lots of takedowns. While Becky Lynch put on a good fight, Baszler had her a chokehold, and the match still went on. But many's the good matches Becky Lynch has had, but she's still the champion, which is pretty good. Let's get on to number 1 actually, which is The Undertaker and AJ Styles exceed all expectations. People did not expect this boneyard match to be as good as it was. We knew coming in that it could be a bit cinematic, but we didn't expect it to be as great as this match was. The Undertaker was looking better than ever with his new American badass persona that he used to do in the 2000s. As you can see in this picture, Luke Gallows with some sort of people dressed in black clothing. Well, let's face it, the boneyard match between The Undertaker and AJ Styles had zero business being entertaining, but it was. Undertaker had many classics since back-to-back bouts with Shawn Michaels at the show. Nor AJ Styles have been in the lightning world of fire lately, with a few being fantastic, and the right match to put Undertaker in at WrestleMania. It was the right build-up for the boneyard match. WWE was wise to take a full advantage of the pre-taped pay-per-view by going all in with a cinematic route, based in of the reaction it received on social media so far has been very positive, and the approach has certainly paid off. The match is bound to be loved by some and hated by others, but at the very least, the company should commend themselves for trying to do something different with Styles, and was remarkable in his role, and Undertaker was undoubtedly had his best WrestleMania showing in nearly a decade. Having it served, the main event was perfect, and I think Undertaker is looking better than ever. As you can see in this picture with his motorbike and the tombstone symbol. The Undertaker is really good in this match. You should definitely go and check it out on the WWE Network. It is only $9.99 a month. So guys, with all that said, I'm going to rate this first show really good. But it would be even better if there was a crowd there chanting on. But unfortunately that did not happen. I would say the Undertaker match was the best of the night. And second to that was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. That was another good match. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I just want to say, we want to get this video to 10 likes. We want to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So guys, thank you all for tuning in to your Maximaniac. And remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Remember to stay cool.